What's up, everybody? Dcinemas here, bringing you another View Then Review Season Edition. This time it's of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic Season 2. I know the Alvin and the Chipmunks review was supposed to come out today. I just haven't been in a good mood lately. Kind of been tired and, not really myself. I've been kind of busy, scripting other things, which I'm actually working on in a bridge series right now. And so scripting that I've been doing, and that's only 5 pages long right now. I'm not going to mention what the anime that I'm abridging is yet, but it's a good one. And follow me on Twitter if you want any future updates on that, because I always update my Twitter on what I'm doing next and stuff like that. So follow me on there and you'll be up to date. Anyway, since the Alvin and the Chipmunks review is not here, you guys got this. I apologize again for it, but with that said, let's get right into it. This season was better than the first one. There's more memorable episodes for one thing. Some not remembered fondly, which I'll get to in a second, but there's a lot more entertaining episodes in this season. There is still a lot of forgettable ones that are just meh, like the first season, but at least there's some things I can actually talk about, some episodes that I could mention here. You got the main 6 again, and they're pretty much all the same. They each have their own character development episodes that come along in every season. Like, one thing I noticed about the season is the animation is a little better. Like, in certain episodes, the facial expressions are really over the top, and it's pretty entertaining. Like, the best example is one of the earlier episodes. I believe it's episode 3 of season 2. Lesson 0 is what it's called. It features Twilight, and she's pretty much going insane, and her facial expressions are just fucking priceless. It's funny as hell. When it comes to character development episodes, one of my favorites so far in season 2 is definitely the one with Rarity and her sister. I believe the episode is called Sister Hooves. I really love this episode, and I can't say that for many of the other My Little Pony episodes. This is definitely one of my favorites. And the reason why is because I'm the older brother of 2 younger siblings, and so I can kind of connect with this episode when it came to Rarity and her sister. How they have arguments at times, but you know what they try to do right, but then they mess up a lot. But then you realize that you're both kind of in the wrong, but you're both also in the right. And you kind of just, you love each other no matter what. And when you finally figure that out, you do anything for them. I really had a good connection with this episode. And I'm sure if you saw it and you have a younger or older sibling, you would feel the same way. So yeah, Sister Hooves is definitely a My Little Pony episode that I definitely think is one of the best that they've made. That is just my opinion, though, but I think that if you watched it and you have siblings, you probably feel the same way, if not a little less so or more so. So just saying. One of the most... The birds are going insane right now. Why are the birds going insane right now? Fuck you, birds! I'm trying to fucking do a review! Fuck! I'm sorry, it doesn't seem like the birds are gonna shut up anytime soon. I mean, the clock is ticking. So, speaking of character-focused episodes, one of the most annoying episodes is definitely A Friend Indeed. Now, I like Pinkie Pie. I like her character. I think she's very amusing. But this episode is really annoying. Now, I know the point of this episode's story is basically her annoying this guy, and he doesn't want to be around her. He keeps telling her to go away, and she just doesn't get the fucking point and keeps annoying him. I get that. I get that's fine. That's completely fine. But where the episode fucks up is where it starts to annoy the viewer, aka me. It really started to annoy me, and that sucks because I like Pinkie Pie, but they went overboard with her annoyance. It's not a bad episode, but it's definitely one of the most annoying ones, and it's remembered for that, and that's not really a good thing. But that episode does not hold a torch to the hate that I have for the episode that's right afterwards. Literally, the episode right afterwards. Putting your hoof down. Fuck this episode. If you guys haven't watched my first My Little Pony review, which I'll have the link right here if you want to go fucking see that, or it's in the description. My favorite character from that, if you remember, is Fluttershy. Fluttershy was my favorite because she's not always in your face. She is the complete opposite of everybody else, pretty much. She's quiet, she's timid, she minds her own business. I can get she can be a little too timid and shy, which I get that's the point of this episode, but they just took it too far. There's a difference between making her character stand up for herself and then making her be a complete and utter obnoxious bitch. Like, at one point in this episode, she literally tells two of her best friends, Pinky and Rarity, that their lives are pointless. What she said was the equivalent to that. That their lives are pointless. What the fuck? And it's not like they did anything wrong. She is just being a bitch to them. Because Fluttershy went to see this program to help her stand up for herself, and she just took it so far. I mean, it really took a character that was my favorite and made me hate her. That's not a good thing at all. This is definitely my most hated episode in all of this series completely. And I've seen all the seasons, except for the newer Season 5 episodes. I've seen the premiere for that. I haven't gotten any further than Season 5 premiere, but I will be soon. This is my most hated episode right now. Case in point. There's an episode that other people seem to not really like, and that's Mare Duel. I actually kind of enjoyed this episode when I first saw it. I didn't think that it deserved as much hate as it seemed to have been getting. I thought the mystery was actually pretty good, and it was kind of making me wonder, like, why is he able to fly now? Why does he have magic? And then it kind of hit me. So it's like, okay, I understand what's going on. I get that it's one of the more pointless episodes where it's just like, it's filler. Basically, the entire season is filler anyway. I mean, the only time they actually continue any story progression is the season premiere and the season finale. So everything in between is pretty much filler. So I get how this episode can be pointless, as everything else pretty much is if it's not character development. But I don't get the hate that goes along with it. But that just may be me. I enjoyed the episode for what it was. The Cutie Mark Crusaders episodes, just like in the last season, don't really, I don't really like them that much. They're just there. Same storyline, like, we gotta get a Cutie Marks, and they don't get them, basically. And one of the examples that are kind of annoying for Cutie Mark Crusaders is the Cutie Pox episode. It's just really dragged out. Besides them, there's also Spike, and I think he has one of the worst character development episodes, and that's in Dragon Quest. I didn't like that episode at all. There's definitely episodes that are good in this season, and definitely ones that I consider bad in this season. Unlike last time where I just thought that they were good to meh to sometimes better than good. I never thought there was any bad episodes in Season 1, but this one definitely has its bad but really good episodes too. So it kind of balances it out, because this season has really good episodes to good to meh to bad. So it kind of just, it all mixes. So overall, I think Season 2 is better than Season 1. Season 3 is right after this one, and that season's very... It starts off so well that I didn't see why I get so much hate, but then the second half comes in, and I'll just get to that review afterwards sometime later in the future. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know I didn't go so in depth, but I explained a lot of the same kind of stuff that was in the first review of Season 1. That's why I didn't mention Pinkie Pie or any of them, because they don't really change all that much in this season. They're pretty much the same characters all the way throughout, except for the annoyances and the bitter hate that I had for some of them. But overall, still a good season. I don't think it's anything spectacular, but still holds up. Anyway, if you are into My Little Pony at all, definitely check out that season. If you're not, I still recommend checking out the series, even if you don't tend to love it. I still think instead of hating it, you should at least check it out if you never have, instead of just saying, oh, I'm going to hate it because it's ponies, you know what I mean? Give it a chance. Everything deserves a chance. So anyway, I like the series. I like the season. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I hope to see you guys next time for the next View Then Review. Alvin and the Chipmunks is the next Sunday video. Hopefully, I'll get all that together and put it out there. So anyway, with that said, thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.